Ja! RastaPharaoh. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. Damn! Welcome back for real. I'm super excited, super happy, super blessed, super grateful to be here with y'all again. Like, damn, like I don't know, I'm just overflowing with joy. So today's gonna be kind of like an update video, get to know me video, vibe video, as always, you know, just spreading those vibes. So we got over 5,000 subscribers, so yeah, feeling good. So I feel amazing to know that, you know, it's kind of reaching and connecting, and then we're vibrating at a frequency. I'm vibrating at a frequency, and people out there are resonating with that frequency, with that energy. And that's just so fulfilling. It's so rewarding to know that, and just to really feel that connection. So really thank you to you all. Like, keep vibing, keep rocking. And you know, I love all the comments. I love all the questions. I love all the tips. So just keep hitting me up. So for 5,000 subscribers, I've teamed up with two amazing companies that are gonna be doing giveaways for y'all interaction with the channel. So the first company is gonna be Garden of Life. Hold on, let me be back. I need to grab the product. The Garden of Life probiotic, which for me is one of the most amazing probiotic products, pills on the market. It has the Arrive Alive guarantee. It's like they take it to the next level. And for me, I'm all about that extra vibe, extra energy that you put into what you do, because that's gonna show that you care. That's gonna show that you have some kind of love for your product, for whatever you're doing. So they're putting in that extra step, and they've decided to join up and give away a prize package to whoever likes their Instagram account, which is at Garden of Life Canada. So go like at Garden of Life Canada and my page, and once you do that, come back to my channel and say you've did it. And then that alone, boom, will get you into that giveaway, and we'll get you set up on that one. Fermented Fridays are coming back too. I know you're like, yo, where's Fermented Fridays? Where's the Fermentation Fridays? We're coming back strong, coming back hard. So stick with that and get your fix, get your fermentation fix. And next up, we got one of my favorite companies, Namaste TV. They got a little giveaway. It's gonna be a t-shirt and a tank, or a t-shirt or tank top, and a batch of Palo Santo. If y'all don't know about Palo Santo, y'all sleeping. Like, I stay with the Palo Santo. It's just such a good vibe to have in your house, to light up, to just cleanse the aura, cleanse the energy in your house. So Namaste TV is going to be throwing that in with the package, as well as the free fundamentals of movement program, which is a great way to regain control and connection with your body. Like, you got a nice body, but what can you do with it, right? So that is an amazing program for you to get into, to the beginnings, the basics of, you know, having fun with your movement and just enjoying it and showing love back to the body through movement. Now, to be a part of that giveaway, I just want y'all to comment below what moves you, what gets your heart rate increased, what do you truly enjoy. Just comment that below and you're entered into the contest. All right, so let's get to the next stage, which is gonna be the Q&A, the question answering. I've had this channel for about a year now, and haven't done one of these. I haven't even said much about myself. So this is gonna be a little opportunity for me to share a little bit about myself, and you know, just what's really good with me, you know. So we're gonna start off with kind of like the basics. And Jared Orla asked, how old are you, Akeem? Happy New Year. Do you speak Spanish, as you have good pronunciation? So Happy New Year, Jared. First off, let's say that. Happy New Year, Jared. Much love, much blessed. And I am 27 years old. I live in Vancouver, Canada. So that's on the west coast of BC. They call it like the LA of Canada. You know, just good vibes, mountains, oceans. And sí hablo español, pues más o menos, porque viví en Colombia hace como 3 años. Así que olvidé mucho. Así que quiero aprender más I want to do something with my channel so I could incorporate a little bit of Spanish, because I want to relearn it because I forgot since I've been gone. So I do speak Spanish. I'm 27 years old. And another question is from Cali Dude is, how long ago did you start? Were you fat before? And I've always been in pretty good shape because I've been playing basketball since I was like 9 years old. And I was that child who would, every commercial break, I would be doing like bicep curls or push-ups or something like that. So I've always been in pretty good shape. But 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was eating horrible and was just all on that gains, I wasn't looking. I was looking kind of bulky and chunky, but I was never fat, no. I started, so with being plant-based, I started almost exactly a year and a half ago. And I've been feeling amazing. I'll do an update video on that. And with the calisthenics and the body weight and the mindfulness movement aspect of things, that started about 4 years ago in 2013, 2014. I felt like a brick. I couldn't move at all. Like I felt horrible in my body, like no flexibility, nothing. So I decided I had to do something about it. I had to regain control. I was feeling like there was a disconnect. So that's when I started my calisthenics movement journey. And that was kind of a byproduct of my spiritual journey and my awakening, you could say, my reconnecting with my higher self or my higher consciousness. Because going through that journey, it made me question all these different aspects of my life. And one of those things that came up was my relationship with my body and how I move it. And what I realized is that my programming of how I move my body was still in my old way, and it wasn't serving me, it wasn't benefiting me. So once I went through that process, it wasn't serving me, wasn't benefiting me, it's gotta go. We gotta make adjustments, right? That's why we go through this whole transition. That's why we go through this learning, is so we can grow. So that kind of spiritual journey brought me upon my movement journey, which brought me upon my food journey. It's all really basing from my spirituality, from my connection to the higher consciousness, higher self, the oversoul, source, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. It's my connection back to that has kind of led me to question all these different aspects of my life. So that's going to lead us into the next question. This one's by Patrick Brown, and it says, amazing video, prayer hands or 5 hands, lion. It's funny because my middle name is Leonce, so my middle name means lion. That's a whole nother topic. In the future, can you do a video on some good books to raise health consciousness and for general enlightenment? I love this topic because I never started reading until I was about 21 years old. Before that, I only read one book and I just hated it. I thought, I was like, yo, that's boring. That's not for people like me. I'm a basketball player. No, I'm athletic. I don't need to read, that kind of stuff. So I never read until I was 21 years old. And the first book that I read that I could say was helping me for this general enlightenment or just understanding the workings of this fake matrix that we're in is The Alchemist. So this one's a pretty common book to get that. The Alchemist, check it out. I love this one to start off because it's a story. It's not just telling you like, oh, if you want to be woke, then you got to make sure that you have a conversation. You look into the eyes. If you want to be woke, you got to turn this music on. Nah. It's just telling you a story. So you're able to go along the journey and then able to see what resonates with that journey and how it can resonate with yourself. So I love that fiction book, The Alchemist, to help with general enlightenment. Let's see, the next book I read actually on my path was The Book by Alan Watts. And damn, this book, I swear to you, shout out to my man Brandon, because he gave this to me just a month ago. And I was like, yo, I need that book. Like, let me have that. Because this book holds so much meaning to me. And it's just telling you about the taboo of this world, which is no longer sex, which is no longer the religion or money. It's about knowing who you are as a cosmic being. So for me, my first health book really that was like, yo, this was amazing, was Longevity Now by David Wolfe. And this book just covers a lot of topics. So if you're looking for a way to transition, this book is amazing. And one of the things that I found was so amazing about this book is his idea isn't to take away things. It's not to take away things out of the way you eat. So let's not take away things, let's add things. And once you add things to the way you eat, you're gonna feel those benefits, and then just naturally from feeling amazing, you're gonna remove the other stuff that doesn't make you feel amazing. So this is how I really got onto my journey with a book. So much love to David Wolfe, Longevity Now. Go check this book out. Like really powerful, really clear, and just well organized. And then next up, this was in my last video, the Herbal Manual. This just amazing information about all the herbs, like lemongrass, the common names. The plant also shows insecticidal properties and is used as an insect repellent. The essential oils, triterpenoids, and flavonoid glycosides possess antibacterial activity. You can just go in here, it has lemongrass. And you know what the best part I think about this book is, at the beginning it outlines to you how your body is supposed to work, and it outlines a philosophy behind our eating and behind this methodology about like how our heart is, like how does your heart pump, what about the organs, like what do each organ do. So it kind of gives you a basic breakdown. And here's eat to live or live to eat, you know. So it just gives you an amazing breakdown of the different products and how your body is supposed to be functioning. And this was made out of just like, yo, in the Caribbean, in many parts of the world, all these plants are right beside us, so we just need to take advantage of them. So the Herbal Manual by Priest Kailash. Next up, we'll kind of just go quickly through African Holistic Health by Llaila, Afrika. Amazing book. I find he's kind of extreme or on the far side of things, spectrum, like really dogmatic in this book, but a lot of great information nonetheless. So I love that. And for all my women out there, The Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Amazing. Like, I haven't read it all. This one's for my Empress, but you know, I checked through it and just what she's gotten from it, and the feedback as I recommend it to other females around me, the feedback that I've got has just been amazing. So for the women, the sacred woman, the sacred woman, you know, show love to thy woman. And next up, we have the Alkaline Herbal Medicine by Aqiyl, Aniys. And you know, this book is cool. It gives you just like a pretty good outline of the different herbs. And for all of you all who are interested in the alkaline diet, Dr. Sebi diet, this is gonna give you like a great outline. It tells you how to prepare different herbs, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool for knowing a little bit more about Dr. Sebi products. But this wasn't one of my major books, but I know a lot of y'all would be interested in it, and I think it's an interesting read. So you can check out that book as well. And next up, this book is amazing. I got recommended it by a friend, the book on total sexy health. And Udo Erasmus, he's the guy who kind of invented the process of extracting flaxseed oil from the flaxseed. And this book is just an amazing, I don't even know how to put it. It's an amazing book. It's like a journey. It takes you through the holistic journey of total health. So it touches on so many different topics. Let me just touch on, it touches on sexy, what is sexy, which is basically just living in harmony with nature. It touches on health. It touches on, okay, beyond health, which is presence and internal awareness. Then it touches on perfect health, which is life, light, and energy. Then it touches on mental health, inspiration, and creativity. Then it touches on physical health, And then it touches on the mental health, number 2, social health, environmental health, beyond health 2, which is infinite awareness, more emotional health, integration, breakdown of illness, breakdown of disease, and mastery of all of that, which is full presence. So this book was, wow, a sleeper. I've never really heard too much about his books, but amazing book. So the book on total sexy health, I definitely recommend that book. So check that out. And just on the side note, philosophy-wise, I love Stoic philosophy. So Marcus Aurelius, amazing. Listen to or get the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, or also Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Amazing stuff. So next up, this was regards to my last video, and this one's from Captain Amazing. You know, when people have their double, triple G's, you got to pronounce it a little bit different. But would love to do that cleanse. Wow, you got all the hookups. And then, can those products be bought online? Can you share the knowledge on the name of the book, author, and the tonics, as well as where to get them? So the author is Priest Kailash, Priest Honorable Kailash. That's my cousin. This is the book, amazing book, as I said. And with regards to the tonics and the cleanses themselves, I'm gonna put a link in the description, and I want all of you who are interested in this cleanse, in this tonics, getting those, there's gonna be one male package and one female package. So for all of you who are interested in getting this full detox, and we're gonna start in the end of March, beginning of April. March, April, perfect. End of March, beginning of April. Just go to that box, go to that link down in the description, and just give your name, email, and where you're located, so then we can get that organized. Because I'm working with Priest Kailash to get a detox going where we can do it as a group, because currently his products are not available online, and you know, we're gonna build a community around this detox. So if you're interested in the detox, go to the description below. I'm gonna post that link, and then we're gonna connect on that level. It was an amazing experience, so looking forward to getting that going with you all. And next up, RastaPharaoh. Yo, I was getting slandered. I didn't post the ones that were being rude, but Crown Christ said, why is the mantra changed to Pharaoh for my RastaPharaoh? And it's changed to RastaPharaoh because my mother is from Egypt and my father is from St. Lucia. And I look at that as my mother is from the Egyptian, the Kemetic, the Pharaoh, Nasut lineage. So I'm coming from the Egyptian lineage, which is Pharaoh, and I mix it with the St. Lucian lineage, which is the Rasta. So me personally, I'm the RastaPharaoh. It's something that I resonate with. So we always have to find things that we resonate with. So I'm not gonna say something just because someone else says it, or you know, I find something I resonate with, and that resonates with me. I'm half Egyptian, half St. Lucian. There you go, RastaPharaoh. That is I. This one, I love this one. It says, now by Cosmic Lion. Now, how do I eat like this with 2,400 calories a day when I'm broke as hell? How much money is on that table by Mark? And bro, what do you do? I mean, I'd have the same things if I had the means. That seems pretty expensive. Important topic. This is an important topic, and the finances and how we have to be right financially, because when you break down money, it's called currency. Right? So that currency is just a current. It's a flow of energy. So this currency, this money, is just an exchange of energy, an exchange of flow of energy, of current. So for me, it's imperative, it's essential that we begin to take more care of our financial well-being. And as spiritual beings on earth, on this plane that we're on right now, it requires us to be financially stable if we want to experience certain things. If we want to be able to eat a certain way, while we're in the western side of the world, while we're in the cities, we need money. Unless you want to go live out in the forest, unless you want to grow your own stuff, which I think is awesome, then we need that money. So we need to be financially free. We need to be more aware of our finances. And this is a big topic for me because I have a huge blockage. Believe me, I have a huge blockage. I have money coming to me that I don't even accept, that I feel a certain way. So I'm in that phase of breaking that down, like just knocking it down and letting all that abundance flow to me, because we are abundance, right? And we signed up for this life. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy it. And let's experience. Like, I want to go back to Thailand flying first class. Like, I want to do all this stuff. I want to go be able to go spend another 2-3 weeks in St. Lucia with my cousin and just vibing and learning and growing and experiencing. And that takes finances though, right? So take care of yourself. Take care of the money aspect of things. I'm talking to myself on this one. I need to listen to this message big time. But find a way to regain control of your money, because that also is a regaining control of your time. So what do? I'm a personal trainer and I work for my own self. And I did this because I wanted to have more control of my time, because I wanted more time to study, to watch lectures, to self-introspect, to see what's going on and check in with myself. So it's important that we start to value and place that value back on the finances, back on the money, even though it's not the thing that rules us. But we just realize, just like when you're in a conversation with someone, you're exchanging energy. In this life, we exchange money as energy. All right, so let's take that blockage down. Let's start to welcome that abundance that comes through the finances, so we can start eating that good ass food, y'all. Okay, another question. This one's by my man Tony. What's the name of the song in your vid? Sounds like you, brother. A couple of people thought it sounded like me. And Tishibu L says, whoa, what is the first song? It's dope. Always have kombucha in my cup, don't need no Henny. Shout out to my homie Dino, he supply a naga plenty. So that is D-Rock the Menace. And on almost all of my videos, I have music by D-Rock the Menace. And I think the album is called The Healing Per Ankh. And I reached out to him like, yo, I need to be able to use your music for my videos, because it sounds amazing. Like, the beat's on point, the flow is on point, but he has a message that he's coming through. So check out D-Rock the Menace, The Healing Per Ankh, THPA, amazing album. It's infused with binaural beats, frequencies. So while you're listening to the music, you're also getting the love frequency, Sherman resonance, all these different things. So it's just, I love it. Music is such a huge topic for me. I'm gonna touch on that another time, but just know that you are music. You know, we are music, so we must pay attention to the music and the things that we're listening to. So another question I got is where I order my herbs online. And Marksman Official said, blessings bro, I'm from the UK and just tried purchasing from Om Foods, but they don't deliver over here. Do you know of any other sites that deliver to UK? Keep up the great work. Bless Marksman. I don't know anything from the UK, unfortunately. So if any of y'all out here know any places to get some amazing, high quality, high grade bulk herbs from in the US, because I had people ask me about the US as well as the UK. If you know any of those places, or even if you're in in Europe or in Australia, any part of the world, just post and share where you get those products, where you get those online herbs. Because in Canada, we got set up. We got Om Foods, we got Harmonic Arts, we got Real Raw Foods. So I'm set when it comes to these bulk herbs, which makes my prices go down like half. When you buy bulk from these great places like this, you go down half. And one thing I can say for people in the US is Amazon is amazing. So another question I got was about the Irish moss. And hi, where do you order your Irish moss from? I don't order mine. I get mine from St. Lucia. So I basically get it myself and I bring it back here to Canada, just because there's so much in our waters that I want to make sure I'm getting it from the great source. But if you want to order it, I would say Amazon is probably your best bet. Look for wild raw and wild harvested and raw. There you go. Look for wild harvested and raw, and you know, it should be good. So this one's hilarious. This one really cracked me up. By 2016 brownie. This was just posted yesterday. But what is this dude's toothpaste? That's the real question. Teeth shining brighter than my future. Dang, you got a bright future, my G. I play, but what do I use for toothpaste? So that was one question. Yahusef said, your teeth are so white. Do you oil pull, bro? What do you brush with? So what do I brush with? I actually make my own toothpaste, and I brush with that toothpaste for the most part, especially for the past like year and a half. I've been experimenting with different kind of toothpaste, and I also use different brands that are available in the stores. I just look for fluoride-free toothpaste, and my toothpaste that I make personally, it has activated charcoal in it, and it has cacao butter. And I find, I don't know what it is about those products, but they're just so amazing for whitening of the teeth. And when it comes to oil pulling, I do oil pull, and when I do it, I use cacao butter. Cacao butter is a game changer. Like right now, I didn't oil pull this morning. If I oil pulled this morning, I would have had to turn down the exposure, because it just gives a glisten to your teeth. And you know when you go like this, and your teeth just feel so smooth? That's what cacao butter does for me. So if you're interested in oil pulling, get you some raw organic cacao butter, put a little bit, break off a little piece, melt it in your mouth, and just swish that around for 15-20 minutes. And just feel dentist fresh. And what else do we got here? Oh, these ones were funny. So this last one was about SHILAJIT. So SHILAJIT is a mountain ooze that comes from the Himalayan mountains, which is the Ayurvedic super herb, a super tonic. Which what it is the ooze from the mountains, and they call it the destroyer of all weakness. It just basically delivers you just pure, potent minerals directly to your body. And it does all this other good stuff. It's so amazing, but it's rarely known and rarely heard about. So it's SHILAJIT, okay? It's funny because people thought I was saying Sheila G. So one person was saying Wild Things, was saying Sheila G is my favorite female rappers from the 80s. And then what is Sheila G? Is that the correct spelling? Where do I find it? It's Sheila G. You can actually go to my website, richsoulsfitness.com. I'm part of this group where they source all of these top specialty products. So you can't get a lot of the just kind of like the basic regular stuff, but you can get a lot of these specialty, really hard to find but high quality products like Sheila G. So I'll post the link below, but it's richsoulsfitness.com/store. So that's where I get my Sheila G, and I recommend try it. Like, ooh, wonder where I get my energy from? It's not because of Sheila G, but it helps. You know, we get it from within. I get it all from within. So I just wanted to finish off by saying thank you all once again. Like, I'm so grateful. I just have so much love for you all. This is something I do for myself, really and truly. I feel like it's something that I have to do. Not I have to do, but I get to do to fulfill my purpose on this world. So you all are helping me to do that. So I'm just so grateful. Every time I do one of these videos, like every time I read one of those comments, whether it's good or bad, I'm feeling super hyped, super excited. So just super grateful for everyone who's rocked with the channel, who's ever shared it with a friend, who's ever implemented or tried any of the things that I've done, or who's even just tried by looking into and studying and trying to find out for themselves. Because what I find is I'm not really trying to be like, oh, do this, do that. This is the best way. That's the best way. All I'm really doing is sharing my journey and kind of sharing what it's like for you to experience someone who's going through it. So I'm just going through it right now. And I just want y'all to come along with me. Like, I just want y'all to be like, yo, what's up, y'all? We going through the journey together. We family out here. So that's what I feel my role is. So when y'all go out there and you do your own research, you know, you're just like, yo, you gave me a little boost of energy when I watched your videos. So grateful. You know, you charged me up. Like when I got sent a signal when I came to your channel. Thank you. Because that signal that was sent to you to come to my channel was sent back to me when you responded and when you reached out to me. So just so grateful for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the love. And I'll do this again. So keep your comments coming. Add me on my Instagram, akimo.therapy. And you can ask me questions there, holla at me there. Sometimes I'm a bit more responsive on my Instagram, but just send that comment, send those questions. I'm here as just like your homie, as just a friend, that person that's going through it, and maybe they started a little bit before you, or maybe they're on a path a little bit to the side and you're just like interested about that path. I'm that guy. So any questions, you know, just ask me. Don't hesitate. I love it. This is what I love to do, and that's what I love to ask people myself. So, you know, once again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget about the contest. Got the Namaste TV and the Garden of Life products there. 2 amazing packages coming together. So, you know, do your thing. Keep vibing high. Top speed, as my man Curtis would say. Ja! RastaPharaoh.